Right. Hoping that this is back now.
Is it the same one, is it? I've just been notified it's live. Anyway.
Hoping that this is back now.
Is it the same? I've just done it on my phone. Yeah. Okay. Right.
So we should be back live, I think.
Currently, chat is disabled for this live stream, mate.
Really?
Yeah.
People are in it. Putting chat in.
Oh. Anyway.
Good evening, William. Hope you're doing well. You can just give us a thumbs up and let us know you're listening. You can hear this because the first stream crashed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, it's not showing chat for me, mate.
Can you read? You can read the chat on the live stream, though, yeah.
If I put it up on. Yeah, I can see it on the live stream. Yeah.
Just had an email off Q-Star saying live chat's not on. Yeah, we got some people messaging in the live chat.
It's certainly not on for me. Certainly not on for me.
Got 43 in watching.
Ronnie's back at the table.
He's missed a long one there. The red's
Seems
gone.
everything's working for Williams. That's a start. Just showing the scorecard. We're trying to find a way of showing the match without breaching copyright. If we can, we will.
Nice one, Ragu. Cue-balled accidentally spilled his lager on his router.
I don't think Cue-ball did actually accidentally spill any lager, except down his throat. Oh, chat's showing up on here now as well.
Yesterday we had a live stream. Why not today? So I didn't do a live stream yesterday, so it may have been someone else that you'd seen.
If you can find one, let people know. We're trying to find a way of legitimately putting up from within the UK without breaking copyright laws. So,
because it would be good to get everyone involved watching it and then discussing it on here. Ding's missed quite a thin cut back yellow into
bridging over the brown, but he got the position, so he's dropped Ronnie right. right in prime position amongst the reds.
Yeah. Mike, you're asking channel to find where this match is. Depends what country you're in. If you let us know what country you're in, maybe we can help. But obviously we can't show it on here. Just for discussion only. The balls are just like little cherries spread nicely.
Little cherries.
I think it's going to be 10-8.
Right. Just have a quick look around on the internet here. You can get a Eurosport player free trial via Amazon Prime. So if anyone's on Amazon Prime,
that's a good shout because
and you get a 7-day
we're
free
watching
trial.
it on the Euros.
It's all you need to get to the end now, isn't it? 7 days. So.
Yeah, I think because Matchroom have got, especially with boxing and things over in the US, they've got the Zone platform where they stream all their boxing events, basically everything, the darts, the snooker. If you are in America, like Ragu said, it's $19.99 a month. I'm sure they do a free trial, like most of them do.
Yeah.
But even Eurosport Player, I think for the 12 months, it's only, was it £40?
Something
Sure
like
it was.
yeah, it's about 40 quid.
And it is available once you're signed up. You can have it on multiple devices and that. Can't you, Tony?
They can, yeah. The Rascals, apparently.
Ragu, they don't offer free trials anymore. The buggers, aren't they? I know they first did, probably just to try and get people on board.
Ronnie's 48 points up in this frame at the moment. He started this one. He started tonight a bit like he started against Tepchaya, hasn't he? He's awake tonight, fully awake.
Yeah,
he's on it.
You can see he's on
it.
Yeah.
He wants to go for it, isn't he? It's not. The game's on. Vinchin.
Evening Q Star, you managed to get into the chat now, and evening Matty, two regulars. Hope you're doing all right.
I tell you what, Ragu, Game of Thrones didn't do that, did they? Well, actually, no, they did for about the first 2 seasons, because then they significantly cut back the gratuitous sex and violence, didn't they? No, it's copyright infringement if we show you the live match.
Richin, is it? Asking who is leading. There is an overlay, bottom right corner on the stream. That's live scoring from the World Snooker site. Ronnie is struggling with the black on its spot a little.
Well, you're not wrong, actually, Ragu. I mean, we've just seen it as the ball's going in, isn't it? But yeah, he's using all the pocket. That could also be because he's obviously very confident tonight. You can see by the way he's strutting around the table. It could also be the confidence. He's just absolutely positive that he needs to use to pot it to make his position a little bit easier, possibly.
Yeah, Q-Star's got a point, saying that Ronnie's potting the blacks thick. For years, it's always been on the thin side. Like the top of my head.
That's very thin.
How many views we got? Geez, we've got 127 in the chat. If you want to click that like button, that'd be much appreciated. And please don't dislike the video because we're not showing it.
It's copyright.
We're not allowed
we can't
to.
show it. We would do if we could. They're not hanging around. Ding's already broken off. He's lost the first two, and Ding's gone straight there.
So Ding, what part are you on? On the Eurosport player toe? Is Ding just going for this long ball now?
He's tucked up behind the brown.
Yeah. Quite interesting this afternoon's sessions. Neil just sort of ran away with it in the end. And then Gould, that's
just following a link that somebody's put in the. Tell you what, he's not wrong. That's not a bad shout, that.
What's this?
Somebody put a link in. Where are we? Ashish Nadal. He put a link into a live stream site. On a website called Sport Plus. Now it's telling me I've got Flash Player blocked, but
If you won't mind looking into that.
Secure. I'm looking into it. It is literally just to do with the Java. It's Flash allow. Try that.
Problem with most of these illegal streams, you just got pop-up after pop-up, haven't you?
Yeah, it's behaving, mate. It is actually a copy of the Eurosport stream, though. And it's right. Yeah.
So there you go, guys. If you look into the chat, there's a message there from Ashish, is it? Obviously, you're going to have to type.
Scroll up.
You're going to have to type what he's put in.
There's a way of pinning it. There's a way to pin that one. No.
So Ding's got in now. Yeah, Martin Gould was a bit unlucky today. He managed to win the first three of the afternoon session to get back into it. And there was a frame where Kyron Wilson needed 3 snookers. And he got one. And then he got in another. And he played he was sort of behind the brown and the black was on its spot. The red was sort of about a foot to the left of the black. So he played down the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Some run inside, missed the red, kissed the black, and the white come off the cushion and snookered behind the pink, left him a free ball, and Kyron Wilson mopped up. I thought if he got that frame, because he won the frame after the mid-session then as well, so it would have been a lot closer. Don't know if you watched that Q-Star. I didn't see much of the Neil Robertson game. I think Neil plays Mark Selby, doesn't he, next?
I'd have to double check. What I can say is there's nothing wrong with that feed. That's Ashish.
Rob's in the chat.
Yeah, it's good.
Good evening, Rob. Hope you're doing all right. Is it cold there outside the Crucible too?
Well, yeah, a little bit. Wind's picked up now.
Roseanne, you're asking where to watch this live stream. Ashish has put a link in the description. Not in the description, sorry, in the comments. So if you just scroll up a bit, I believe that is working.
Yeah, it's a good link. I've just checked that you've got to enable Flash to watch it. But yeah, it's working fine. And it's the same as the British Eurosport 1 feed. So
stick it on and come back here and chat about it with us. Good lad. Or lady.
Good evening, Rob. Good to see you. Good to see you typing anyway. The Harish Kumar, there's a link being posted by Ashish Naral. Just scroll up a little bit. He's had to put dot in brackets. So he's not actually put a link, but I've checked it. It works. It's the same as the main UK feed. So, and apparently there's quite a lot of sites doing it. I've just heard from Marcus Stead, Cuebald.
Oh, yeah?
He writes for Snooker Scene. He'd be up for joining another time, just not tonight.
That'll be good.
Felt like a pool player on a golf course. This is what we needed, though, isn't it? I mean, Ding's actually gone out and gone for this frame.
Yeah.
He's taking it by the scruff of the neck.
But just...
And someone... Yeah, Ragu said Ronnie looked a little bit rough. You know what? Looking at him now, I'd have to agree, because the other day he was really sharp. He was pristine in his presentation. He really looked like he was up for it against Tepchaya. He really looked the part. And yeah, tonight it looks a little bit like he'd rather have finished it with a session to spare.
Nice little cannon there to develop them 4 reds by Ding.
Thank you.
So it looks like he's going to win this now, this frame.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is with Ronnie, you know when he's about to sort of implode because he just lets his hair go, doesn't he? Or is it the other? No, sorry, it's the other way round, isn't it? When he shaves his hair off, that's when you know he's not in a good place.
Yeah, when he it's a hell of a thing, isn't it? You know, mental health. You know, Ronnie's quite open about his. You know, he's got his demons, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Martin Gould. I mean, Deadstroke. You've met Martin on a number of occasions, haven't you? Because a few years ago he was going out with somebody in the village that you were living in at the time, and you met him loads of times. And I know a couple of people who know him and say what a really nice, calm, quiet guy that he is. And You know, even he's ended up. Oh, what's he said now?
Let's hope he
get the pick.
doesn't get the pick out.
Yeah.
He can borrow mine if he wants.
Ronnie's like Roger Waters. Yeah. I think Steve Peters is here though, isn't he? I think he's come along to the Crucible with him. It's a cracking break from Ding, this one.
Yeah.
And he
That's
misses
the
a red.
frame. 10-9.
Which is a shame.
They don't hang about, these two, when they play, do they?
Oh, you've got no chance, have you?
Who thinks that this match will be over before Jamie Clark and McGill get to the interval? What's the score over there on that table?
Let's have a look. Could follow the Ashish link because that has got everything on it. everything you can think of. I'm gonna have to, Ashish Neral, I am gonna have to bookmark that site. Trust me. It's a good site. It is. It's a really good site. Let's come back and have a look.
So we're just on an ad break in a minute. There we go.
Q School's getting very tense now.
Yeah, it's the final rounds, isn't it, today? Because there's already 8 qualify. Is it 8? And it's 12 spaces, isn't there?
Yeah. Right, it's 8 all now with McGill and Clark. Clark's at the table.
Rago, I remember that when Ronnie played Ebden and he had that towel over his head.
Oh, yeah.
That was when Ronnie looked like a cocaine addict, wasn't it? He did look in a bad place.
I think that was the height of the depths of the worst part of his depression. It must be a hell of a thing, you know. It's just the way he grew up, wasn't it? I mean, amongst an interesting mix of characters from the East End, I think. Ali Quarter didn't qualify this time, did he? Did he lose to? Louis Heathcote.
Heathcote, that was it.
He got